Hey guys, we're up here in the mountains close to Twin Lakes outside of Subalon, and today we're going to do another question and answer. So hello everybody.
Hi guys.
First question is, what is the cost on renting a car and also renting a driver for the day? Well, if you rent an automatic sedan, they run about 2,500 pesos a day. And if you add a driver, add another 800 to 1,000 pesos. So a driver is going to run you about $15 to $20, and the car is going to run you about $40 a day US. Somebody asked me, what is the story behind the teddy bear hanging on the curtain in some of my videos? This teddy bear, I brought it with me from the States. It's a Cleveland Browns teddy bear. I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, a Cleveland Indians fan, a fan of anything in Northeast Ohio, including Ohio State. So that's the reason behind this. It's the only memento I have from the Browns. I have some t-shirts, you know, Ohio State t-shirts, Cavalier hat and such. But I like this teddy bear. He's made a long journey with me.
Yeah, he likes these guys.
Do you like the teddy bear?
Yeah.
The next question is, in a couple of my videos I mentioned an SRRV visa and a $1,500 deposit. Now this visa is a retirement visa you can get here in the Philippines, and the only one I know about or have any information about is the one for vets. I'm a veteran of the U.S. Navy, not retired. I served my 4 years and got discharged, but any veteran who served in the armed forces in the United States, Canada, Great Britain, or Australia is eligible for this. It's a $1,500 processing fee. You put $1,500 in a savings account, and then you have a visa that's somewhere around $10 a year. I don't know all the particulars about it. I don't have the visa yet. I haven't applied yet. If you need more information, check out Steve's channel with the Philippine Information Channel. He's more of an expert on it than I am. Next question is, how much does a good used motorbike cost? Well, I bought the Honda Click a little over $1,000, and that was a 2017. It had 20,000 kilometers on it. So I'm going to say you can buy a good used automatic scooter here in the Philippines between 800 and 1,200 USD.
If you put down a little bit, your script will be sealed.
Oh, they see my notes?
Yeah.
Excuse me for looking down and looking at my notes all the time. I have a bad memory. I have to write everything down. The new SIM card regulations, where you have to register your SIM card. People are asking me, how difficult is it? Is it a big headache? Janet registered both of our SIM cards. She did one under her name using her national ID, and it was pretty easy for her to register it. Again, she's a Filipino. My SIM card, she registered for me under my name, and the ID that she used was my passport. She had to take a selfie of me, and you had to fill out a questionnaire. And a lot of these questions you might not have the answers to. One of the questions was, for your return flight home, they wanted information on your ticket. Well, because I don't have a ticket, we just wrote NA and they accepted that. Also, where we put the address, some of the information we couldn't give them, we just put NA and it was accepted. Now you're going to need an address of some sort, a barangay, a city, a province that you live in with the zip code. You're also going to need a phone number of a backup contact, and that should be your girlfriend or somebody you know. But it seemed pretty easy for me. It took Janet about an hour to do it, but that's because she tried many different ways. Maybe it's going to be difficult for some of you, but I don't think it was that hard. When you get here and you get off the plane and you're in the airport, go ahead and get yourself a SIM card and go ahead and register it. They might help you where you buy the SIM card, but it wasn't that hard to register. This question, they ask if I was planning to have any children with Janet, or is Janet planning on having any more children? Well, let's ask Janet.
For now, guys, no.
For now, no. You know, I'm an old guy, I'm 68 years old. Having another child in my life is going to be hard, difficult. Do I want to raise a child at my age? 18 years from now, I'll be 86. So I really don't think I'm in the mood to have another child with Janet or with anybody at this time in my life. Even if it's possible, probably not even possible to have one. But we'll try. The next question is, how do you get your local mail? Do you have a mailbox here? There is no local mail. I don't have a mailbox. I don't receive bills through the mail. Like back home, you're thinking of an envelope with a stamp. That just doesn't happen here. My electric bill, my water bill, and anything else of importance they bring to the house and they tape it to the door. And that's how I receive my mail. They tape it to the door or they hand deliver a document if you need it. I know the owner of our property got their yearly property tax and it was just taped to the front door. So no, we don't have a mailbox, and no, we don't get local mail here. Someone asked why I don't do all my grocery shopping in one trip. Well, I know some foreigners go to the Lee's Market or to the mall and they do all their shopping at the beginning of the month when they get their retirement check, their Social Security. Most of them have a car or a van and they can load it up, and that's good for them. They have a freezer at home. Janet and I, we only have our scooters, so we're limited to the amount of bags we can carry. So we go a couple times a week. Janet's hands are small. She can only hold on to so many of those plastic bags. They're similar to the bags you get in Walmart. So she has to hold them, you know, in her two hands, plus stay balanced on the motorbike. So that's why we make multiple trips to the grocery store. The next question is, do we burn our trash? Do we burn our trash?
No.
Man, she's got all the answers today. No, we don't burn our trash. Here where we live in Dumaguete, they have a waste collection. They come around once a week and collect the trash just like they do back home. You put your trash in a large rice bag or some sort of big bag. You take it out to the street. Ours is on Wednesday. Thursday morning, they come and collect the trash. So we don't have to burn anything. The only trash being burnt in our area are lawn clippings, weeds, coconut shells that fall out of the tree, just the yard waste. No plastics, no food waste, nothing like that, just yard waste. This question I'm asked the most, and this question you can change the dollar amount to any dollar amount you want, from $800 a month to $5,000 a month. Can I live in the Philippines on $800 a month? And like I said, you can change that number with $1,000, $1,200, $1,500, $2,000, whatever number you want to put in there. I cannot tell you how much money you need to live on. I show you what I spend money on, what we spend our money on, how much groceries cost us, our rent, our electricity, our internet, our cable TV, the gas we use, the price of motorbikes. But I don't know your lifestyle. I don't know how much money you need. Do you need to go out every night? Are you a party guy? Are you a hermit? You like to stay home all the time? You have to answer those questions yourself to determine how much money you need to live in the Philippines. I definitely would not live here on less than $1,500 a month. I think that is a good number. I think the higher the number, the better, of course. But I would definitely have $1,500 a month income coming in every month. Doesn't mean you have to spend it all. Doesn't mean you have to budget it. But you should have that money coming in every month. This question is, how do I get my utility bills? Well, like I said, they come to the house. They do a meter reading. And then the next day they come back with the bill and they tape it to the door. Let it be the water bill or the electric bill. Then you go out there and you get it, and you have 7 days to pay it. Our internet bill, you know what day it's due. Ours is due on the 15th. Internet and cable, for us, they come from Phil Products. It comes as one bill. And we know what it is. We know the due date. On your TV screen, you'll get a little notice telling you your bill is due in a couple days, that this channel will be turned off. So you get about a 48-hour heads up that the bill is due. Always try and pay it, at least a week in advance, so you don't have any interruptions to your cable or your internet. Your electric bill and your water bill are usually due within 7 days of receipt. The way we pay our water bill and our electric bill is we go in person to the electric company and to the water district, and we pay in person. Now you can pay with GCash, you can go to some other stores and pay it, but I'm old-fashioned. I like to go there in person, I like to pay in cash, I like to get that receipt in my hand in case there's a problem. It doesn't take that long, and we do all those trips at one time, once a month. Does Janet's son go to school? Janet?
Yes.
And what grade is he in?
Grade 5.
And what hours do they attend school?
7 to 4.
7 to 4, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Sometimes there'll be a special activity on a Saturday and they'll go in half a day. This is a serious question someone asked, and I'm only going to ask it and answer it because of its foolishness. Janet, when I'm 80, will you still be with me?
Yes. Of course. I will stay with you, Mike. Forever.
She says she'll stay with me forever. I guess you're going to have to stay tuned, and in 12 or 14 years, you'll find out. You never know what's going to happen. So the question is, Janet, will you stay with Mike when he's 80, or will you leave him for a younger man?
No.
Simple.
No.
How long does a bag of Lay's potato chips last in my house? Well, let's ask Janet because she handles the kitchen. How long does a bag of Lay's potato chips last?
Guys, only one day. Or only in one night.
Only one. I like my Lay's when I get a bag. We start chowing down, and it isn't me sharing. I eat the whole bag. Remember the old commercial? Can't eat just one. And then the last question. Who is your favorite YouTuber? Who's your favorite YouTuber?
My favorite YouTuber is Bisayang Hilaw.
Say that one more time.
Bisayang Hilaw.
That channel, I'll put down in the description below. It's a gentleman and his wife, or I don't know if it's his wife. Is it his wife or girlfriend?
Yeah.
They're married. He goes up to people and starts talking to them in English, asking them a question. And all the Filipinos, they'll be tongue-tied. They might have a nosebleed trying to answer in English. And then all of a sudden, he'll start speaking in Visayan as if he's been speaking it for 40, 50 years. He's clear as day. He has the dialect down. And all these people just start laughing, and they're just shocked at how well he speaks Visayan. Janet likes watching that channel. Like I said, it's mostly in Visayan. They have a lot of subscribers, 100,000 plus subscribers. It's a good channel to watch if you speak Visayan. If you want to see something funny, it's also good to watch. My favorite YouTuber back in the day was Ned, Philippine Dreams. I used to watch him all the time when he lived in a little pink house. I remember when he first started his channel. Later, I started liking Bud Brown, and then Paul, Old Dog, New Tricks. That's about it. Once I got here, and the P, of course I liked the P when I was in the States, but once I got here to the Philippines, and I decided I was going to have my own channel, I stopped watching everybody. I don't want to be taking the words out of their mouth on a topic that we might have a similar topic or subject. So I don't watch them anymore. I respect all the hard work they do. The Filipino P, for her to put the show on that she puts on, excuse me, for Filipina P to put on the show she puts on, it's like a television show. And the hard work she puts into that, I know she spends days and days, hours upon hours, putting that show together. So I have a lot of respect for her, starting off with nothing and becoming one of the top bloggers here in the Philippines. She's very interesting, but everything is from her point of view as a Filipina and not really from yours. But it's very entertaining. A lot of things she says is true. A lot of it is more or less entertainment. But I have a lot of respect for her work and how far she's come with her channel. Same thing with Paul. He started off with nothing, and he has a very nice channel. He has a very good following, and I like what he did with May, getting her started up so she could have an income and that she could take care of herself if he wasn't around. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching. I want you to hit that like button. Leave me some more questions. I do not have enough questions. I want to do this again. Leave them down in the comments section or send me an email. If they're short and funny, I'll still answer them. If they're stupid, I'll still answer them. I don't care. I enjoy doing this. I hope you found this helpful. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye guys. See you another. Which